Hi, Nick Davies, psychotherapy, hypnotherapy, NLP and life coaching, and today's video is about the 2 important R's in relationships, and it's just simplifying some concepts from lots and lots of different sources in terms of what really works for relationships and what doesn't. And I'm going to simplify it because there is a gentleman called Gottman who said there were 4 tenets to when a relationship was going to fail. I think he said that 92% relationships had these 4 things failed after 2 years. So taking in that and lots of other information that I've studied, really if you can simplify it even further, there are 2 R's, and one of the R's is going to tell you that the relationship's going to fail, likely, and one of the R's is going to tell you that likely the relationship is going to work. And they're really super important, and it's what I do when I work with my relationship therapy. So the first R that's a killer of relationships is resentment. And resentment stands for all these things that Gottman said that when you stonewall your partner, so you refuse to talk to them, you criticise, disrespect. I can't remember what the other 2 were. But if you just imagine as soon as you start to gain resentment for your partner, then that creates behaviours that are not going to stick that relationship together. Consequently, the opposite to that is respect. The other R is respect. If you respect your partner, you can have arguments, you can have disagreements and everything else, but as long as you hold that respect, the likelihood is that that relationship is going to actually last. So these are important things that if you are starting out in a relationship or looking at a new relationship, or you want to reflect on your relationship, it's important to write down, what do you resent about your partner and what do you respect about your partner. And the likelihood is, and also look at the things, I always, when I do relationship therapy, I'm always looking to keep the people together. So I won't work with people if they're thinking about splitting up. I'll say, that's not what I do. The stuff I work on is, as long as you want that relationship to work, I'm going to look for the common ground. I'm going to we'll look back historically, what can we piece together to keep this relationship as one, to keep it working? And, more often than not, is one of the questions that I'll ask is, what do you respect about your partner? And then we can build on those different things. And not more often than not, it's a lot of relationship issues are to do with communication. Men and women communicate very differently. Men are very direct communicators. They say what they want. Women are very indirect communicators. They want to allude to what they want. Also, you've got different frames of men tend to talk visually about things they see and things they feel, whereas women it might be more in terms of what they say. A lot of women say they don't feel heard because they can be more auditory, but also they don't have their feelings validated. And also, another couple of things are men want to fix problems in relationships, whereas actually women want to be validated about how they feel. And those 2 things, or those 3 things that I've just discussed, can be sort of nice, easy things to fix in relationships. But just remember this, the likelihood is if you're just starting a relationship and you start to resent that person, chances are it's probably not going to work. But if you've started a new relationship and you have a lot of respect for that person, the likelihood it probably will work. Like I say, can't say in absolutes, that definitely either way, because people can work through things. But I hope these quite simplified points help you to understand some of those concepts. If you have enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.